And I think Joker is not in his normal 48. He'll be driving the 88, and Heredia is not in his normal 2 car. He will be in the 10. So those are the numbers for tonight. We've got 6, 7 drivers maybe in total racing. It's going to be a 25% race with 3 times wear. And so your championship contenders again are going to be the 10, 20, 18, and 88. You got 2 defending champions in the field, in Joker and Heredia, each with 2 championships to their name, I believe. Just go with that. And YB and Chibi, no championships underneath their belt, so we're gonna try to upend these 2 in the final season of HPL NASCAR.
Yep, here we go right now with Team Air Jordan. I know we have like a very small pack for today, but that's because of, oh man, that is because of, for sure, it's been a long time on heat. A lot of people either got tired or retired from the racing tracks for Heat 5 and probably waiting for the newest race to come out. But right now we have Team Air Jordan right now in that lead. The 88 hits the 22, but he saves a great job on that save from Smoke Z-Mog. As who would be your pick for today, Masopes?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with one of the 2-time champions, Joker and Heredia both. They both have 2 championships to themselves. One of them could go ahead and take a 3rd tonight. I think it'll be Heredia. Yeah, I think it's been a long time coming. Last season, racing the Xfinity Series the whole season. I believe he tallied up 11 total wins in that time period, and was also able to win that championship last season as well. So, really, really nice season from him last year, and I think he put it together this year. He's got some tough competition, but it'll be a long 25% race. I don't think you'll see these guys really get racing until the very end. You see Joker already coming down low, block the 34, pick that inside lane away, but it's going to give the top to the 20, and here comes Chibi.
Yup, there we go. Already having a battle between 2 out of the, here we go, actually 3 out of the 4 championship drivers right here. Not see Heredia, now he going back to this old car, the one that he wore, where he won almost every championship, well, he won every championship in. Is in that 10 car. I'm for sure they all wanted to be in their normal cars that they all have won championships in. That is why Joker is in that 88. And why be better? This is, I'm for sure, his 2nd time trying to fight for a championship. Last time he tried to do it, it was in the 6 car, right? Or it was in the...
Yeah, it was in the 6 car last year for RFK. And RFK got 1 championship this season with the 15 truck.
Yep.
In the truck series, Nate won that championship for him. So.
Yep, great job to him. Even though he wasn't excited as much as the others, but he was really grateful for what he got there with, and that's what he got with the championship. Last time YB Better was here at this track for the championship, hit the pit wall. So unexpected to see that.
Hit the pit wall, came back within the race, and just the unfortunate circumstances at the end of the race with the caution being called hindered him from really having a shot at it. You see the 4, they're all right now in the top 4. You see 34, he's got some really good pace in that qualified on the pole. But I think as the latter half of this race goes on, he's going to know to give these 4 their space. They're racing for a lot more than he is. So, why not let these guys just duke it out between themselves? We have the 2 Gibbs cars right in front of the Penske, number 10, and the HMS 88. I really think it's 2-on-2 though. I think Joker and Heredia will work together to try to get each other a championship. Whereas I think on the other half of the field, we have the 18 and 20. I think they'll try to work together to give each other a championship.
Yeah, I mean, you got 2 teammates in a championship battle, and then you have the 10 and the 88, such as Joker and Heredia. I mean, it all comes down to this last stage. Right now, they can fight all they want to. The top 4 are the championship 4 right now. As I am looking on Chibi's camera right now, he's been able to drive pretty good. YB Better has not been able to pull away just yet. You see Joker already getting a great run coming out of turn 2. Coming in to turn 3, they're on that back bumper of that 18. not that much space in between these drivers. Yeah,
got
man.
really high off the nose of the one there. The one's going to lift and let him back through. Riley
Yep.
said we need a HMS championship. I agree.
For the
HMS.
ending. Yep,
Yeah,
for the ending.
they put 3 drivers in all 3 series in the final 4 this season, and right now they're 0 for 2. I don't think they have ever went 0 for 3 when they had a driver in the final 4. I don't think there's been a single season where HMS didn't win the championship. So Joker's got a lot more on his plate, I think.
3
than the other
wide
2
right
did.
now. There go already going down to the bottom of the line. He's going to save that car. Yeah, man, but I never said my championship pick. I always thought Joker was going to win it. Even though I am a part of that JGR family. We just had a championship driver such as Kenny for it, but Joker's been up here for the most. And even though Chippy said it's already time for that old man to retire, he's still been here kicking, and that's where he's at right now. Right there, fighting already with that first or second place position right under him, and they're already swallowing him up. He got hooked.
Oh.
There goes already losing a lot of time. Here comes Team Air Jordan coming from under all of them, except for YB. YB gains a little bit of... Oh! With a save from that man, Team Air Jordan. As a 20 into 10, work on that high line against Joker. As that 10 is really high on that high line. You got that 18 right in front of the 20. Let's see if that 20... It looks like he has a lot of pace. What do you think about that 20 car?
Yeah, he's really fast tonight. I think any of these 4 are definitely capable. Nobody's going to let anybody drive away from them tonight between these 4. I think no matter who gets out front, it's going to be a race between all 4 of them. There's no doubt. The only way something like that happens is one of them wrecks, which I hope not. But we should be ending stage 1 here pretty soon. The 18 so far has held a consistent line, just leading. I think they got into a squabble there when he tried to block the 88. 88 got into the 10, and that's what caused that big ruckus in the turn 1. But other than that, it's pretty clean racing. Everybody wants to lead, though. That's what's noticeable. Nobody, even in stage 1 right now, when the championship's on the line, nobody wants to ride in second, I don't think. So,
right.
You can see that's the type of racing we're getting.
Yeah, and a lot of people, this is what causes, for sure, most of these races, such as we're not using that chase format. We're using a different format for sure, winning in, and these 4 drivers have been able to win and in, except for YB. He did sit out for most of the races and didn't come back at the end, but sure, he took his time, made sure he had a bit of rest. He had a lot of points in between him and Nobes and them. Nobes almost won Phoenix, or like I would like to say ISM. Almost won there, couldn't get there. So a great job to all the drivers that even raced this. I know it's probably brutal racing with these 4 drivers all in the same bracket as you, such as Cup. And now I want to know, so it's like going down, let's think about this. So the last lap, you see these 4 drivers. Oh man, that move. Whoa. From Joker moving from 4th to 2nd. Great move from that. But I want to know your point. What happened since it's the last? What happened since, like, let's think of the example. If it's the last lap, you have yourself versus that driver right in front of you for that championship. But you also have 2 other drivers for the championship right behind you. Is that going to cause any dilemma for you to rethink your strategy of trying to move that driver up and not losing any positions and losing any momentum, or is it going to be somewhat different?
No matter what happens, if there's 2 of us, if there's 3 of us, if there's 4 of us, I want to be the last car in the line. I do not. It doesn't matter. You don't want to be first. You don't want to be second. You don't want to be third. You want to be the 4th car going into turn 3 on the last lap, because you know what every single body, what every single person in this field is going to do for championship. Yep. So you want to be the last guy. You want to avoid that as much as possible. Maybe even back off a tenth or 2 before moving forward.
Right. So, what would you say? What is the best position to be in for the last lap, possibly, since you have two championship drivers right in front of you, and you also are a championship driver for yourself. What would you say is the best position to be in for these drivers?
Yeah, I mean, I would just still say fourth, third or fourth.
Got you.
You don't want to be the first or second guy because the first
You
guy's
would,
going to be
yeah.
blocking, second guy's going to be sending, and there's no telling what the third guy's going to do. So I think you should want to be the fourth guy. That way you don't have anybody behind you.
Right, understandable. And do you have the stream up for her radio or no?
I do not, but I will get it up.
Okay. And man, it's been a long time coming to see all four drivers. We have seen Heredia last year. We seen him move down to Xfinity. A lot of people had complaints about it, and a lot of people just wanted to see what could Heredia do in Xfinity, and all just squeaked by JoJo just to win that championship. There was a lot of bumping right there between them two for that one, but Joker stayed up in Cup the whole time. Was able to win that championship last season, as that was the end of the stage, I'm for sure. Yeah, that
was at the end of the stage. There was going to be a lot.
Yeah, that was game right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Joker would have went off.
I'm supposed to find the stream.
Heredia stream should be in broadcast. Yeah, so like I said, man, why be better? He had a chance to win it too, and I remember he did have a chance, almost had a chance to win it last year. Other than that pit wall situation that he hit, I remember seeing him coming out of turn 2. He was just behind Joker, but I think he lost too much and just couldn't get it. Chibi was a new driver to see up here in that top 4 for that championship. A lot of people seen a lot of potential coming out of him at the end of the season for last year, but now going into this season, he's showing he's capable of winning the championship too. So all 4 of these drivers, they all deserve a championship. We wish they can all get the same thing, but sadly, it only comes down to one final driver. This is almost like the desert. It's almost like who owns this town right here. It's all up to these 4 drivers to see what can be played in effect for them. That might have been a little lag from Joker that pushes back Heredia at the start of stage 2. Wabi better working that high line. The 22 also, a Smoke Z-Mog. Oh, lag from Joker. It looks like
Joker is lagging a little bit here.
That's not good, as he might go at the fall to the back. There goes Wabi Betta and Smoke Z-Mog, and then that would be Nobes right there too. Like I said, great job from him in this season. He tried his best, just couldn't make it into the top 4. As now we do have separation between this between the championship 4. We have seen Chibi and Joker in that back now having to work right back up. Nobes is letting them pass Team Air Jordan. Let's see what he might do. As Heredia right now, 2nd place for that championship. What do you think about his motivation or his mind going into this race? Oh God.
I don't think he cares. I think, sorry, there's just a lot going on in the race.
Yeah, you're good.
I think the 10 car, I think he doesn't really, this isn't going to phase him win or lose. He knows he's probably one of the best drivers to ever do it in our league. I think he arguably is the best driver to ever come in and do it in our league, but he definitely wants the championship. He wants the 3rd accolade. It's a chip on the shoulder over Joker, right? 3 versus 2, and I think it's the same for Joker. And I think the 18 and the 20, they just want something on the board, You want to at least get on the board. You want a ring tonight, so that's what they're going to try to come out with.
Yeah, man, because especially we've seen a special season from this year from Chibi. Even though he didn't win most improved driver, the 22 smacks that wall. Everybody gets out of the way. Great job on the dodge from everybody else. But, I mean, even though he did not win, let me check right now. I had to scroll down. Most improved, he did win the most improved driver of the year. especially after what we've seen for this from this season. Just great overall from the 20. Really happy for him. Already is backing up a lot. Something must have happened with him. It looked like he's going to fall back and lose the draft from them in front of him. But great job from most of these drivers, man. It's been a long time coming to see these drivers race up for this championship, and here we go. We got now Joker right now in second, trying to hog down Wabi Vetta. Team Air Jordan right in front of Chibi. I want to see if Chibi might want to be a little aggressive to that 34. I don't know though.
Yeah, we're coming to 10 to go in stage 2 here. 10 to go in stage 2. 34 is just going to let the 20 go. Already got some damage, I think, from the lag from Joker. If something like that happens again in stage 3, I think we're going to go. Probably going to have to call a manual on that. That's you know, we don't want somebody to
right
to be at a severe disadvantage late in the race because of lag.
Right.
So no matter what happens, you know, if somebody gets severe damage, it upsets their car in stage 3. They're not able to perform as well as they normally are able to if their car wasn't damaged because of lag. You know, that caution may be flying. And, we'll see what happens, though. I think that's just where the 10's at this stage right now. You can see the other 3 championship contenders are all there. The YB, he had a pretty good gap. I'd say he had 7 or 8 tenths on the 88, and Joker closed that up quite quickly. So nobody's getting away from anybody else.
Yep, and that's what's showing you how many things that they've been able to come into this race with. So much preparation coming into a championship race is great between these, There's great preparation in between these 4 drivers. I mean, they all came in here preparated and waiting. I mean, not waiting, but ready for this race. And even though it's probably a little bit shorter, even though it's shorter than what we expected it to be, but at the end of the day, it's still a championship. No matter if it's 100%, 50%, or 25%, it is still a championship at the end of the day for anybody. And having right there Chibi going to that high line, working with his teammate Joker right now on that bottom line right now. Really great battle in between these 3 drivers right here. Team Air Jordan just a little bit behind. YB Better and Chibi both get a good run coming out of that turn. As they all go back single file, this field is spread out a lot too. But we're all waiting for the end of the stage 2 just to see what exactly happens. For stage 3, how aggressive would they be? What would be the new strategies for these drivers? Or what can they do? As you see, Chibi right now making a move for the bottom. And he's not there just yet. Joker's going to use that high line. He might be able to get a great run coming out of this turn. Staying the same between Chibi. Losing it right on the corner panel. Now starting to get a great run out of the corner. Coming into turn 3 and 4. You don't want these 2 to battle a lot because of that 18. You do not want them to pull away. Even though you see him pull away earlier, they was able to rack him back in. Still, great job from Joker to make a pass up to second place. Chibi gonna fall back to third. YB Better has been leading most of these laps up in this front. That's a great job from them. As I would like to say, even though Masos probably is not here, just an absolute great job, man. We love everybody that did the booth for this season. Appreciate it. And I know I probably wasn't here most of the season for broadcast, but I'm glad to be here with me and Masops just to broadcast this championship race and not feel the intensity, but feel the emotion of these drivers and what would they might go through and how much of a ladder do they have to climb for these races. As we are coming down to the final laps of stage 2, what do you think of anything that these drivers might try to do to help them gain the advantage over their competitors?
What? Repeat the question.
Oh, you're good, you're good. So I was asking, coming down to stage 2, I do not know how many laps it is, but coming down to stage 2, what do you think these drivers can do, such as adjustments to get the overall edge over their drivers against these drivers?
I think just pitting early. And 3 times wear, 25%. I think that's all it's going to come down to. Everybody's going to have to make one stop. It's the money stop. If you speed, you're almost said an expletive. If you speed, you're done for. That's it. You know, your race is over. So I think just keeping yourself in it. That's all. That's all you really need to do. You don't need to try to give yourself an edge. You just need to stay in the race. Keep yourself in the race. Heredia right now is not in the race. So once he gets that damage figured out, stage 3, he's got to get back up there and get right back on.
Yeah, we was wondering what was happening with Heredia, but glad you told us. Because damage here do matter a lot. Even having like 97 or 98 arrows that's still a big factor to the car, surprisingly. But you need this car to turn as much as possible, as YB Better wins the second stage. I'm for sure he won the first one too, right?
Yep.
Great job for the clean sweep through through stage 1 and 2. Now coming down to this ending, want to know how many things can possibly happen for the ending, but whatever happens, happens. As like Masop said, we do have a pit stop coming up towards the end or possibly the midway stage for stage 3. I do want to see if they're all going to pit neither together or they're all going to try to figure out what time to pit, because remember, everybody always have a different time to pit, especially here at Homestead. Knowing that this is the last race too, they are probably not going to be casual, or what I would like to say is they will always be competitive coming into these pit stops. This is really it. Here we go. Joker right now making a move for first place against YB. Using the bottom line. Pie's not good, but squeezes him on that high line. Here comes Team Air Jordan right there. He refuses to lose, keeping it in third place. Bottom line is always not good to try to pass, but at least you got to try something here. YB Better clears him. Now that 34. Now that 20 getting past that 88. Here comes Heredia up into that front too. YB
no damage. Heredia is definitely going to be quick. I think that damage is going to get him a lot. You see the top line just rolling the 88 and 1 on the bottom here.
Yep.
So this I think they just came to 24 to go. And right now they are coming to 23. They do have to make one stop. I think it's really a driver's choice, 2 or 4. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of different strategies we may have, and if there are any strategies at all. I think everybody's going to take through.
Right. And what time do they pit?
Let's see, they're crossing the line now. That was 23 to go. They're going to come to 22. I'd say anywhere within the next 12 to 14 laps.
Alright, okay. So, there you go. We already have the fuel mileage and everything down pat, thanks to my soaps, thank you. And it's all up to these drivers now. Can they stay? You have to stay up in this pack. You cannot fall back at all. This is all up to these drivers. You are all in the top 4, now 5, as the one of Nob start to get past that 10, but that 10 is fighting right there with Joker. Now it's all up to these championship 4 drivers. You all 4 have an equal chance at winning this here. There is no excuses, for sure, for anybody. And you cannot feel sorry. You just have to be better here.
Yeah, you see the 28-18 side by side. It's going to slow him down just a little bit. Chili's really, really fighting for this lead. He doesn't want the 18 to be out front. I think he wants to be the back control of the race. The one car I know getting after it is not really mind about these championship four drivers. He's got a fast car tonight. He wants to show it. No problem with that at all. 34 qualified on pole. He's going to be in the fence and off the white line just about. Get ready. He's going to make a move to the bottom here. See if he gets close to Kitty. Kitty's going to be able to clear him. So let's see, have a really good run off the corner. But Ready tucked in nice. He tucked in really nice. Back. Great filter though. Almost legit.
Yes, it's also a great job to Heredia. Had a lot of damage at the end of stage 2. Now he is up here with no damage and starting to being able to fight with YB better than them. Great job with that as he makes a move. Like most people are probably, we could say, scared or not that aggressive to make that move on that bottom line because of how powerful that high line is off of turn 2 and turn 4. You can get a great run off of it, but let's see if anybody tried to deep bomb it going from turn 2 to the backstretch all the way to turn 3 as Joker loses it a bit, or he might, no, he's not signaling, he loses it a little bit. Chibi right there on that second place position. He is going to have the advantage now. There we go with the high line being overpowered, we might say, is that 10 was switching lanes just before hitting that turn into turn 1, and he'll still stay in the same place as that 20, getting a little bit of a good run side by side. That 18 still has a run off of the high line. The 10 is going to work with the 20 this time to make sure he can get in front of this 18. Is still side by side. The 18 just edging out with that 10 moving right back up to the high line now, knowing how much power this high line have. There goes Joker moving down to the bottom right with Chibi, but moving right back up to the high line. There goes YB as he dives it deep. Gets right in front.
They're going to be coming to 16 to go right here. This is 16 to go.
There we go. Got that 10 right there, right beside that 20. See what kind of moves you could possibly do here at Homestead other than just riding that high line and having that great run off that top. See what he can do.
15.
Okay. All right, it's good. As the 88 working with that 10 right now, trying to break up that 20 and that 18. The 10 is going to send it deep, and he's going to make it stick. Great job. Joker's working with that 20, trying to fix on him. As they are going to all go back to the high line, possibly. We do not know. It's a little laggy, but it's okay. Oh.
Joker's going to dive it down the bottom, try to slide it in front of the 20 car. Chibi's not going to look for the run right now. He's just going to stack them all up and see what Redia does right here. In second place, he's going to go low on the 18. You know he's got a fast car right now.
There we go.
14 to go, coming to 13. These guys, I believe they have to make a pit stop now. I don't think they can do that.
It's all up to them. Great job from
back in line.
Great job for Heredia to hang on to that. YB better might be sorry. He will be sorry actually at the end of that. As there we go, Joker working that high line once again. Joker will have the second place position with Chibi right behind him, pulling him right with him. Heredia has been the one that's been really aggressive, trying to figure out what possible things he can do to get past his 18, been closing him up, leaving him there, or possibly just trying to dive it deep into the bottom and still can't do anything just yet. So let's see what this 88 can do right here as he sends it, bumps up that 18.
Puts the bumper to him, drives
That's
him straight
what
up the
he's, there we go. Bumps him up there. 88 is now the new leader. It's been a minute for a new leader, but here comes YB better. He's going to block. The 18 is going to dive under deep, right under the 88. The 88 has the line, but the 18 has the momentum to get into first place right back again. There we go with that 88. He's trying to find a way how to get past, but it looks like the only way how to get past these drivers possibly if they're using a high line is to make sure you get contact on their car. If you cannot get contact possibly, then you will not be able to pass because of how powerful this high line is to most people. There we go, got the 88 going deep right under that 18, sends it. The 18 on that corner panel. There he go, gets the runoff. He gets high. There goes that at 20 of Chibi. He's on that bottom, just on the corner panel of that 88. Now it's catching up right there with the momentum. The 18 falls back to 4th place. There we go with Chibi clearing out that 88. The 18 is going to send it 3 wide between the 88 and the 10. 3 wide right behind 1st place of Chibi. Is he going to go to that middle lane to help out his teammate, of course? There we go as we all cycle right back out to Chibi now being the leader out of all of that craziness that just happened in Team Air Jordan.
That was just a wild scuffle there. 10 to go, coming to 9. You just saw everybody setting the tone really, really early. I mean, we're not even 5 laps to go yet, and these guys are sending each other. Who else could be the leader right now? Got out of that cleanly. But you just gotta wait until they're all stacked back up again. Same thing's gonna happen. Everybody's gonna get one. Here comes Flipper. He's really loose. I hit the glitch there. He's trying to fake out that 18. 18's gonna go low on the 20. Got a really good one on the bottom.
Here we go. Gets a little bump off of that. They go to 88 using a high line. Got you. Here we go with that 88 using that high line plus the 10 to 18 by himself on that bottom. This time he has to fight for this lead right now. Here comes Chibi on this high line. He squeezes him all the way up to the wall. There goes that 20. He don't have to run no more. Here comes Joker. 3 wide, possibly. Here comes that 10 on that bottom line. Here we go. That 18 right back up to 1st place, right where he wanted to be. He's been there that whole race. There comes that 10 right under him. He's going to lose that momentum. Here comes the 88. Will he do anything? No. Same thing as Chibi. They are going to stay in single file through turn 3 and through turn 4. We're possibly going to see what can possibly happen for the 18. As the 18 been leading the whole time. Here comes that 10. Makes a move on that bottom. Not there just yet. As he's going to move. No, he's not. He's going to lose a lot. Here comes Joker. Here comes Chibi. Them two are going right under that 10 car right there. And it looked like that 88 is right now clear. He's going to back off. He's going to let that 20 pass. Then he's going to sit right back behind the line. Here comes Joker right back up to 2nd place.
Coming to 6 to go here. The 88, he's got a really good, he's going to have a good one. Ooh, he gets a little loose there, though. Everybody's going to stack up. 88 set the tone really early with 13 to go and move the 18. I'm sure he's not afraid to move him here with 6 coming to 5. 20's going to send it in really deep. 10's is the 4th car in line right now. If I am in the championship 4, I want to be where the 10 car is. I just want to be where he is. I don't want to.
Here we go.
Send anybody. I want to sit right there.
Yep. There we go. He's going to break a lot. They're going to 18, going to break a lot. He's going to try to make an under move. But no, the 88 said no, no, no. Here comes the 20. He got the momentum right now as he will clear that 88 just now. Great job from the 20 just to look and observe to see what that 88 was going to do. Moves up the 18. Then proceeds to make an own move for himself. Moves up to 1st place with a little bit of space in between him and that 88. Now the 88 coming out with a move going down to the bottom right there side by side possibly as they break 2. Trying to get a great run off of turn 3 and 4. Here we go, that 18 trying to look under that 88, but now all 3 of the cars are all using that high line against that 18. Hits that wall a bit. Not good.
Yeah, 18's going to drive it in really, really deep. They're going to be coming to 3 laps to go here.
Here we go.
Already lifted really hard whenever they had that scuffle on the backstretch where Chibi got past Joker and NYD. He lifted hard to stay in 4th place.
Yep.
Yep. I'm going to go down 3rd and try to take 3rd from Chibi here with side by side. Joker is the leader. This is coming to 3 to go.
3 to go. Here we go. And you said we do have a pit stop. Oh, Iridia! He got to hang on to it. And he do. Team Air Jordan is going to try to pass. No, he's going to leave it. There we go. Now it's separation in between the top 4 drivers. Chibi is stuck behind. Actually, no. Team Air Jordan moves. Yep, he moves. Great job from him. That was smart. There we go. Now we got YB Better versus Joker. We've seen this before last year. Now we probably going to see it again. YB Better. Remember when Joker he smacked him in the wall. No penalty, remember, because they say you are fighting for a championship.
2 laps to go.
Here we go. The 88 put him in the wall last time. He had the upper advantage. Now, that 18, what can he possibly do? As that 10 and that 20 are not visible just yet to see the foreseeable future of the championship balance in their hands. It's all up to this 88 and this 18. What can they do? Final lap. The 18 is going to move the 88. The 88 is going to let it happen. He's going to try to move it under. He can't do it. He can't do it. Here comes the run from the 10. Here comes the 20. What can they do? They probably can't do nothing. Here comes the 18. The 18 might get it here. The 88 can't send him. He tried to. Oh my God. Joker.
Heredio's gonna pass him coming up on board.
Heredia, what a move.
It's over.
What a win. What a championship. What a championship. Oh my God. After a heartbreak season, after people said Chibi might win the championship, or Joker, here we come with Heredia out of the final turn to clutch up and win the Dixie Vodka 400 at Homestead. What a race. Joker sends it into turn 3 and turn 4 and just couldn't get it. The momentum from the 10 makes it. Chibi, I know that's a hard break for especially him. As HMS, I think this is for the first time they go 0 for 3 on championships for the season, man. And that one right there was a great way how to end out a championship. Great job for these drivers. I did not see what happened to Chibi, did you?
Nah,
yeah, like Chibi, I don't know what happened to him. He just spun off turn 4. I was like, huh?
I'm just gonna add all 4 of them.
Okay. Man, that was... Man.
Yeah, we're just gonna add all 4 of them here, and hopefully we can get some thoughts on what happened.
I want to know, because that 88 did send that in, but that he did make it, surprisingly. He did have a tiny bit of a run, but just the 10 had more. And there he goes. He wins his 3rd championship, just now arriving over Joker. When Joker has 2, Heredia now has 3. Great job on this season for him. As we will try,
nobody else
we go.
Yeah, we'll just talk to Heredia now. Heredia, you won the championship.
Dude,
you won.
That boy's sweating. Man. That boy's sweating.
You're 3-2.
There go Joker.
Now.
I don't even know what I can say right now.
You're 3-2.
I didn't deserve this championship at all, but it just came right to me. I was trying to stay clean for the most part. I really didn't want to make stupid moves in my car. It was just so loose. I was wrecking every single time for Chibi, and I made contact with Chibi, and that's why we lost so much time. It was just so loose, and it just came right to my face, and I was just clear. That's all I saw.
Yeah, me and Electric were talking about how we thought maybe the reason why you were hanging back in that 3rd or 4th spot is because that's probably the best place you want to be, right? On the last lap when the final 4 contenders are 1 through 4, you probably want to be the 3rd or 4th guy. And that you were right around that spot there at the end. Yeah, I thought the 18 and 88 were gonna duke it out between themselves. But 18 sent the 88 early from our point of view, and then just completely slammed on the brakes, and that's what allowed you and the 20 to even have a shot in the turn 3 and 4. So I think going into the last lap, you probably didn't even think you had a shot at it. So that's crazy you come out of turn 4 with the championship.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I thought YB had it. I didn't think he was gonna like just break, and I just kept in the middle, man. That's what I was running probably most of the night, just the middle, and just running third or fourth because like you seen what was happening in front of me. It was crazy. I didn't want to be part of that. I was trying to be a nice guy, and that's just bang.
Yeah, it's tough watching the 18. Just I don't know what this is gonna sound. Really, this is supposed to sound what it is, what it sounds like. I don't really know what the plan was checking out to 88 like that. I think when you send him, and you hope he doesn't get back to you. That's basically how it goes. And he let everybody have a shot at it by break checking there. So I think that's what really did it. But we have, I believe, our third and I want to say seventh place finishers. Joker and Chibi. Joker, what was going on with the 18 those final laps? I was tuning into radio stream. I kind of heard a little bits and pieces of you, definitely thinking, you weren't going to win with him behind you on that last lap. Is that what you just knew was going to happen?
It wasn't intentional to do that. Just clipped him at the end there, but he had to talk such a big game. Tried literally wrecking at the end of the stage to give me damage, I guess. I don't really know, but just talks a big game, and it's just unfortunate that happened. Really, wasn't on purpose though, but I'm obviously here to win races and go for the win, and that's what I did, and it just didn't work out, but it's okay. It happens, and
it happens.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean that's it. That was the last race of the season. So it is what it is. Chibi, I mean, you kind of got that same attitude, Chibi. What were you thinking? I think also in the last lap, were you thinking you even had a shot? When that white flag flew.
Oh, so to invite YB.
I did.
Oh, okay.
The Chibi's Chibi.
He said he'd go last.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So we'll wait for YB if he's gonna join. Hopefully.
Dang, I didn't even ask them questions. So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, you're good. So I know you good, man. I was gonna ask Heredia, then Joker. Heredia, what was the thinking process going into that last corner? Because I know you seen them two battling, and then they lost a lot of momentum coming out of turn 2. And what was your thinking process going through seeing Joker hitting that wall?
Well, first I thought Chibi was gonna get his payback in turn 1 and 2 for me at New Hampshire. He didn't, happily, and I was, dude. I sent that corner turn 1. It stuck for some reason. I was so close to them, and I don't know what happened. It just 88, 18. It just, I knew they both were not gonna win the championship. I thought Chip was gonna get it. He was behind me, and I was just outside. I thought I was gonna die myself, but I was perfect. I didn't deserve this championship, but I mean, championship is a championship, and I got it. And
yep, yeah. I understand more. And
yeah, we'll talk to the second place finisher.
Hold on, man, hold on. Oh my God.
Okay.
Hold on, man. Let me. Yo, Joker. What's up, man? And I wanted to talk to you because you was my pick. But how did you feel going into that last, the last 4 turns? How did you feel about the exact result that happened in this race?
Well, I even said on the stream that I was not winning it, so nothing happened at Dover when we had a chance to do something, so I was just going for it there and just didn't work out.
Understandable. And now we can move on, yeah. Now we can move on to YB. And YB, I have a question. What exactly happened going into turn 3? on your perspective because we just seen you spinning in the last bit, so, and I'm guessing you got Chibi involved into it, and that's how everything. Yeah. What
Yeah, it's just
exactly?
the usual. It's just the usual with Joker. I mean, he just got to drive through everybody to have a chance to win anything. I mean,
Okay.
we're getting walled all night by the guy, and then last corner. I mean, I've been passing him clean all night, and he just decides to drive through me on the last lap. But that's fine. Just sums up the league. Honestly, it's really just gone downhill for guys like that. You know, I just
Yeah, it's
can't
just
do
a
much
shame,
really.
You know? You just do it
You
at
just
Dover, and then
can't
you
do what-
expect everything to be okay. So that's
Yeah,
just
it's just a
unfortunate.
classic bump and run, but then you got guys
Yeah,
like
you
this
know.
just driving through everybody, the HMS guys, all the old guys that think, you know, it's okay, but
Okay.
it's all right. You know, I'm young boy Beta and always Joker. Kiss my fat fucking ass for all I care.
Yeah, 0-2.
Okay,
that,
and so Chibi,
Yeah, Chibi.
what is your
What's up,
thoughts
man?
about this?
Was the hardest guy at Dover, and then doesn't really like it when it's given back. So that's just unfortunate. They got you elite.
Yeah, Chibi, what is your exact thoughts of what exactly happened to about the last 4 turns? Who? Okay, so man, I'm for sure that would be the end of this broadcast. I could say this was a interesting race for the ending
Yeah,
too.
good race. Yep,
Yeah,
good
just-
race. Let's cut
yeah.
it. Cut the stream.
Alright.
It's over.